The topic I'm going to be speaking about in this video, if not fixed, makes or breaks a person, leaves someone productive or wholly lazy, undisciplined and undriven to do their work because of the way they see themselves. The topic is on cognitive distortions, and I'm sure you've felt like this before. You're in this negative spiral, this rabbit hole of negative thought, and it leaves you feeling unproductive. You feel like you've done nothing during the day to progress you, and you're left in this rut of overall procrastination because you're seeing yourself as someone who is lazy, who is undisciplined, who is undriven to do the things they say they're going to do, and you feel like a failure. But in actuality, you have progressed, you have done things, you have been at least to a certain degree productive, and until you see it that way, you'll let these days of negativity roll into weeks, into months, into years, and you'll live this unproductive life because you'll start to see yourself as an unproductive person. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a 3-step formula. It's simple, it's effective, and it's easy to implement so you can finally deal with this issue and reach success that much faster because you're being productive. Let's get into it. Hello, I'm Dylan, I'm 18. I work with high potential professionals and entrepreneurs who are tired of procrastination. People with real ambition but no productive system to back it up. I don't coach lazy people, I coach people who don't have a system for their ambition, as I personally was in that position. I spent over 5,000 hours or 210 days straight wasted on Call of Duty and other such video games. I was that person who had this cognitive distortion where I felt that my days were wasted. I felt like I was a failure, and even if I progressed 10%, it was never enough. But now I effortlessly and easily breeze through large amounts of my work for my business, for my education, and for my personal development goals, and I'm helping others do the same with this YouTube channel. If that sounds interesting, drop me a subscribe so you can keep up with the videos. What is cognitive distortion? It's the idea, like we said in the intro, that you fall into this negative spiral of believing that you haven't done anything productive during the day. You could do 5 or 6 productive tasks, but if you didn't finish your to-do list, your brain beats down on yourself and says you're a lazy procrastinator. And there's a whole host of reasons why this is bad. Number one, because you feel like you're not progressing. And the laws of inertia in psychology show that the brain works better when you feel like you're winning. You feel like you're progressing. You feel like the dominoes are starting to fall and you're having this momentum. But if you start to see yourself as making zero progress, zero momentum, zero flow towards your goals, you'll start to actualize that into your work and you won't be as driven and disciplined to do it. And secondly, it's bad for your mental health. If you see yourself as someone unproductive, if you see yourself and your self-image says that when you look in the mirror, you should feel ashamed because of the lack of work that you do day to day, because you can't spot the gems of productivity you're having, you will again actualize it, ruin your mental health, and be worse off than before. So how do we fix it? I'm going to give you a simple solution, and the framework is spot, test, reframe. Spot the feeling. Are you feeling like you've been lazy? Are you feeling like you've procrastinated? Are you feeling like you haven't made any progress? Just spot exactly what you're feeling, what you're beating yourself down on. And that's the first step. In this example, we're going to be saying, we're feeling like we're not productive. So you spot the feeling, I'm not productive. Just before we continue on with the video, I have a unique high leverage opportunity just for people like you. I want to work with people who have high ambition but no productivity system to back them. I won't bog you down with the details, but I'm guaranteeing you 30 days of pure productivity linked in the top link in the description with my productivity performance plan. You get everything you need to turn productive. I'll work with you personally, daily, one-to-one. In terms of daily pricing, it's cheaper than the coffee you buy every single morning. So it's time for you to finally take action and invest in yourself with an actual return on your investment this time. I have limited spots this month, so act fast or you won't have this opportunity. The top link will take you there. Let's get into the rest of this video. Then you test it. You look through your analytical bank of data and you see whether you're productive. And the only way we can do this is by planning our days. The only way we can have an analytical bank of data to confirm whether we're productive or not is to plan the day we just had. Because if you can look back at the end of the day and you can see whether you ticked off the tasks you completed or whether they left empty, You then can confirm to your brain, you can test it and prove whether the negative spin your brain's putting on this cognitive distortion is fact or false. Because for me, I've planned the last 280-ish days of my life straight. So on these days where I get this negative distortion, because every single person gets it, I can then reinforce the fact that this is not true, this is an emotion, this is an illusion, because I have analytical data, I have physical, tangible evidence that shows me that I am productive, that shows me I'm making progress towards my goals, and reinforces the fact that I am whom I say I am, and my brain is simply eluding me to believe something different. Spot, test, and then finally reframe. This is where the day hasn't been as good as you want it. Everyone has those days where you think you're going to smash it, you set yourself loads of tasks, and you get 2 out of 10, right? I had it so many times on the come up towards productivity, but the most important thing is to reframe the position. Okay, glass half full. You got 5 out of 10 productivity. Rather than going, I'm a failure, I only did 50%, say, I did 50% of my work today. That's at least pushed the needle towards my goals, right? You failed your self-improvement habit. You broke the streak of the thing you said you weren't going to do. Instead of saying you've fallen, you merely slipped, right? One day doesn't determine your entire streak. You've slipped, not fallen. It's the little reframes that are going to save you from this mental anguish and the actualization of unproductivity in the future, because you're combating the negative spiral. You spot the emotion, you spot what you're dwelling on, what you feel you've negatively performed on, you test it. If you have tangible evidence to say that this is just an emotion and it's not actually fact, if you had a 10 out of 10 productivity day but your brain is still saying to you you're a failure, you have tangible evidence that says you are not. And then finally, if it has been one of those days where you've underperformed, you reframe the position in a way that makes you feel productive to a certain degree. You see the silver lining, the highlight, the good parts of the day, and then you reflect on it and you move into the next day without an impact to your inertia, your momentum, and your drive to do the work. Spot, test, reframe. It's a simple 3-step formula to finally reach success productively. And if you're looking to get the physical planner that I just showed you in the video, I do have super limited copies, so I'd check out the top link in the description before they sell out. But it's scientifically backed. It's got everything you need to turn productive by planning your days, as it is the meta skill of productivity. If that sounds interesting, check it out, but I hope this video helped you. Thanks for watching.